it on?
Yeah, but we can.
Oh, that's even worse.
Right there.
Okay. So, hey. So, this one's kind of weird, which is why I picked it. It's one of your problems on your homework. I can't remember which one. But it's easier to combine this one first. Okay? Instead of trying to break it down because you're going to the fourth power. So what we're going to do is this base and this base are the same, right? So let's ignore those numbers for just a minute. Let's do the A's and the B's. What do I get for A? A to the what? A to, I heard it over there. Was that you, Metzley? It is 0. How come it's 0? You know, just say it. Because 2 minus 2 is 0. So it's A to the 0. What is B? B is negative 2. Okay, you know how you did those. Now do 4 the same way. 4 to what? 6 fourths. Which reduces to 4 to the 3 halves, right? Okay. And A to the 0 and B to the negative 2. Okay. Now we're going to take it, each of them individually. This one. I'm going to write it in radical form because I think it will help you. If I write it in radical form, I know I have a radical. What number goes here, Weston? What number goes here? And the 3 goes out here, right? Well, what is the square root of 4? Yeah, you do. Break it down. 2 and 2. Now what? And 2 comes out, right? So it's 2 to the 3rd. Someone said it. 8. Good, 8. A to the 0 is what? 1. So I'm going to take this and times it by 1. I still have 8, right? What about B? It's a negative. What am I going to do with it? Cross the line. Change the sign. There's our answer. Okay? How many of you got it right? You got it right the first time? Yes. Good job.
I see one person.
Exactly. I'm a little nervous.
This stuff's on our test.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. I forgot.
What is on our test? Tomorrow.
Good thing I'm coming in for fall.
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
I ain't done all my homework.
Well, whose fault is that? Yesterday you were playing games, so I don't want to hear it.
I did my homework.
Not in clock time.
Talking about 5-5. You ain't done 5-5 yet.
This is on 5-5.
Oh, okay.
It's number 26.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. Any others from 5.5 we need to look at? Because you looked at them and you thought, oh, I can't do that one. Go ahead, Mandy. You're not Mandy, and I know that. I called you Mandy. Maddie. Okay, number 27. Did you have 25 as one that you thought was hard? This was 26. 21 through 27? Do you want me to start with 21 or 27? I don't care. We'll start wherever. 27. Her call, she gets to choose. Here goes. X to the 6th, Y to the 3rd, over Z to the 9th. This is 5.5, number 27. To the 1/3 power. Okay. Everybody take a first guess what you're going to do. Get it in your mind. What am I going to do very first? Everybody don't talk about it, but just get it in your mind what you think you're going to do very first. Gracie, what are you going to do very first?
I have no idea. I don't even know where we are.
We're on 5.5, number 27.
Okay, I don't know.
So you don't have any idea.
No.
Emma,
Yes.
what are you going to do very first?
Okay, so don't you times
Yeah, I'm going to take this 1/3 and I'm going to times it by this, this, and this. Okay, so what did you get when you did that?
I haven't done that yet.
Okay, so let's do it right now. X to the what power? 6 times 1/3. How do I do that? 6 times 1/3. Somebody help her. Yeah, exactly. So it's what? 6/3 is what? You do too. 6/3. Gracie, help her. You know what 6/3 is? 2. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You got it. See? Okay. How about the Y? Gracie, now you could do the Y because she. Okay, look. She went. No. Look. It's your birthday. You could. I gave you the easy one.
Not easy.
Yeah, look.
You don't know what you're doing.
Macy, you got to take a test tomorrow, so I'm trying to help Gracie. Sorry. So
I'll learn better if I can just watch and not.
I don't think so. I don't think so, because you're standing by Emma.
I think I
So
will because I'm watching and I don't want to talk out loud.
I know.
you know. Well, I'm gonna make her do this one. So she can do this one, can't she? Look, I'm gonna go back and do the X and show you what she did. She went 6 times 1/3 right here, and she got 6/3, which is 2, right? So what are you gonna get?
-3 times 1/3, and it's 3/3, and then 1.
See, you did it. Now, that wasn't hard. I gave you the easy one. We're good. Next one. Z to the 9th times the 1/3. So, Titan. What'd you get?
3.
Z to the 3rd. Now, can I change this at all? So guess what? That's your answer. You're done.
27.
Of course we can do 21 now. Or like 23. Okay, 21. Oh, here goes. I got 2a to the 1/2 times 3a to the what power? First. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so I have numbers, 2 and 3. That's just 6. What do I do with these two? I add them. Well, what's 1/2 plus 1? 1.5, which I usually would write as 3/2. There's my answer. This is easier than you thought? Which one did you say? Do we need to do another one? Which one do you want to do now? You said 21 to 27. 26. We just did that one. That was our bell quiz.
So let's do a number 24. How about
24? Okay. 24. Here goes. -4y to what power? 1 over 2y to the 2/3. Okay. I'm ready. Hutch, go. Do no, there's no negatives. The negative is on a number. You could do the number, right? What is it? -2. Okay, I got -2. What about the y's?
y to the 2/3.
Go ahead. 1/3. How'd you get 1/3? 1 minus 2/3. Y to the 1/3. There's our answer. We're done.
I did that one right.
Jackson. Put your mask on. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. You need another one? 23. We might as well do it all, right? 23. Here goes. 6a to the 1/2. Oh, this one's a good one. 2a to the 2/3. Whoever asked this one, they should get bonus points.
I'll take them.
You'll take them? You'll take every bonus point you could get. It's okay. Did you try it? You did the numbers.
Yeah, I can get the numbers.
Okay, what'd you get for the number? 3. What are you going to do with the other one? Okay, so I've got to do 1/2 minus 2/3. Do you want me to show you an easy way to do this? Okay, anytime you're adding fractions, this will work. Do top, bottom, top, bottom, bottom. And I call it ta-ba-ba. Now you know why I call it that. Okay? You always start with the top one right here. Top times the bottom. This sign in here is the same as this sign, so it's a minus. Bottom times the top over the bottom times the bottom. Now you could do that. 3 minus 4. So it's a to the negative 1/6.
No way. Wait, I got it. Oh, I thought I got it right.
Now what happens? Do I like negatives? So what do I do with it?
I crossed the line. Change the sign.
And there it is. That will work anytime you're adding or subtracting fractions. Top, bottom, bottom, top, bottom, bottom.
How did you get 6 minus 2 is 3?
6 minus 2 is 3. I'm not minusing. Those are numbers. Numbers didn't change. You used to know how to do this all the time. 6 divided by 2. You could do that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Don't change your numbers. Your numbers are just like you learned back in 1st and 2nd and 3rd grade.
I got it right.
Okay. Any others? All right. Let's go over here. Okay. Yes, Oakley, we will do 11 since you have no idea what's going on. You ready? We have a to the 15 to the 1/5. Right? Okay, if I have an exponent raised to an exponent, what do I do with these? You don't know? Metzley? Am I bringing it down the right way? Okay. When I haven't, okay, so if I had this, a squared to the 3rd, what would you do? If I had a squared to the 3rd, what would you do? You would times these and get what? A to the 6th, right? So we're going to go back to this problem. I got this to this power. What are you going to do? Times them, right? Okay, so when I times 15 by 1/5, 15 times 1/5, what am I going to get? 15 over 5, right? Which is, so my answer is a to the 3rd. Wait, you got that I don't get it look, and then you said, okay. That was not good. It's hard. You thought it was harder than that? Yeah, they're not too bad, really. They are bad. Tyler, you think they're bad? Some of them are. Some of them aren't too bad. That assignment 5-5 is actually easier than some of them. Let's go to 5-6. Everybody look at 5-6. Let's talk about 5-6 just a little bit because I think 5-6 will help us most for our test. Each section. I think we could go through all of it. All 15 problems. Let's do that. Okay. So what time do we get out? Anybody know? 1/4 after? Okay, we've got 15 minutes. We've got 25 minutes. We're going to do them together. Ready? Our test. Let's pretend this is a test. Okay, here we go. We're going to take a group test right now. 1. Here goes. 4 to the 3/2 power. So we're going to do a group test so I can call on anybody. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Jackson. How do we start? It says, write in radical form. What does that mean? So I'm going to change it to a radical, which means I have to have one of these signs in there. Okay, go. Like that, right? Okay, now, that's the answer, except this one reduces. Do I have to reduce it if it doesn't say to reduce it?
Yes.
No. If it says write it in radical form, you're done. That's the answer. Okay? Number 2. Ready? 2x to the 1.75. I'm supposed to write it in radical form. What? Who said that? Okay, Maddie. What do you want me to change it to what? What am I changing to 7/4? So I'm going to leave this 2x here, right? And this is 7/4. How did you know that? This is 3/4 plus 1 is 4/4. 4 plus 3 is 7/4. Okay, how do I write it in the other form? I got to have a radical. Goes where? Index number. That little 4, okay. There's my answer. Good, we've got 2 right so far. Yeah. Good question. So if you had 2x to the 7/4 and it said to write it in radical form, notice that the 2 isn't to that power. The 2 would stay on the outside. 4th root of x to the 7th. But I don't think I did anything like that. Okay, just so you know. Okay, number 3. Okay, number 3, we've got the 3rd root of 4 to the 5th, and it says to write it in exponential form. That means the other way, with the exponent. So we wrote them like this. This was in exponential, and I wrote it to radical. Now it's in radical, and it wants to write it in exponential. So, Weston, you got this one? I think you got this one. What do you got? What? Like that? That's the answer. Good, we got 3. Number 4. Here we go. 1 over the square root of 7s to the 3rd. Okay, this one's a little tougher, right? Okay, what am I going to do first? Not yet. Change it first, then get rid of it. So I write it in the other form. I'm going to have 1 over 7s to the 3/2. Now notice I put parentheses on this. Why did I put parentheses on it? No. If I didn't put parentheses on it, would the 7 be to the 3/2 power? No. That's why I put the parentheses there. Okay. Am I done? How do I get rid of that 1? Cross the line. Change the sign. There's my answer. Okay. Got it? Okay. Here goes. Next one. These say evaluate. That means simplify it as much as you can. Okay. I don't want to do it 6 and 6 yet. I want to do what first? Write it in the other form. So, Andrew, go.
The sign thing.
The sign first. So I have to do 1 over 36 to the 3/2, right? Okay, now what? I got to change it to that other form. So it'd be what? 1 over square root. 36 goes here. What? 2 goes there. 3 there. Okay. Now what? Now I break it down. 36 is 6 and 6. How many do I need to bring it out? So I have 1 over 6 cubed, which is a good answer, or 1 over 216. You did it? Good job. Here's the next one. 2 to the negative 5. 2 to the negative 5. Taylor. But I don't have it. I don't have a denominator. Everyone I had to put in the root, I had a denominator. Okay, but I don't take the first root of anything, do I? No, it's negative. Fix the negative. And you got the answer. Go. How do I fix the negative? 2 to the 5th power. You can leave it there, or 2 to the 5th happens to be 32. And there's our answer. Okay, we got that one? All right, number 7. We're still fine on time. So we've got 6 squared times 6 to the negative 3. Okay, Alyssa. You knew you were getting it. You looked up right at that wrong time, right? Yeah, no, don't, because you're fine. You can do this one. Look, we have 2 6s here. So what do I do with these exponents? So if I have a squared times a to the 3rd, what do I get? A to the what power? What? 5th. So I'm adding them. So what am I going to do here? It would be -1. You're right. How do I take care of that negative now, Alyssa? And there's our answer. Very good. 7 problems of 15 done. Number 8. Here we go. I've got x to the negative 3, y to the negative 1, the whole thing to the negative 1, times by x to the negative 3, y to the 0, whole thing squared. Okay, Hutch, help me with this one. But I have these exponent things hanging out here. Okay, but what am I crossing?
Oh, distribute.
Okay, so what am I going to get?
Get -1, -2.
Which is?
What do you mean?
You said I got -1 and -3. What do I do with them?
You put up the negative x to the -3.
It's -3 right here? Okay, so remind me what this -1 is going to do.
Not sure.
Okay, I want it to go into this one and into that one.
But you times it,
Uh-huh.
so it wouldn't be the same. Hey, no, positive.
Negative times a negative is a positive 3, right?
Sure.
Okay, do the next one. Y to the
1.
1. Now I'm going to do this one over here. What do I get? X to the
-6.
y to the 0. Okay. What do you want to do now?
Not sure. You finally tell me.
Okay, so I got x3 and x6, which is x what? Good. And y?
1.
1. Do I like that answer?
No.
What am I going to do?
Cross the line.
So what's going to cross the line?
Just the x negative.
And it becomes x.
3.
And the y stays there. And you did it.
Wow.
Does that help? Okay, number 9. We'll fit number 9 in over here. Am I still on the screen? Yeah. Number 9 says 15 x y to the 3rd over 3 y squared to the -1. Okay, Tyler. Here it is.
Distribute the 15 to the -1.
15 -1. X -1.
Y -3.
Y -3 over 3 -1. Y -2. Now notice right here, he did this. He put these as 1s, right? So when he distributed them, they worked. Okay, Tyler, keep going. Flip them all. So you want me to put the 3 up there, like that? So like that? Okay, now what?
And then you could divide the 3 and 15 to be 1 over 5.
1 over 5.
The x would stay. And then there'd be y 1 over 5.
Why is it on the bottom?
Because it's bigger.
3 is bigger than 2, so it's on the bottom, and there's my answer. Pretty much a genius. Okay. You weren't done?
I was doing it and I was making sure I got the right answer.
And did you? Good job. 9, 10. We're on 10. Here we go. 10 says 5r squared s negative 2 over s negative 3 to the negative 1. I think Lexi needs a turn.
Yeah, yes.
So you take the negative 1 into each number.
And I get
5 to the negative 1, r to the negative 2, and s to the 2. And then s to
okay. Now what?
the... And then you flip them.
All of them?
Just the negatives go down.
So I'm putting the 5-1 here and the R2 here, but I'm leaving the S2 and the S3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
And then you combine your s's.
And I get,
1 s to
where does it go? On the top or the bottom?
the bottom.
Why did you just ask her? Did you just ask her?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the mic's on
You
her
asked
desk.
What goes on
though.
the top then?
Nothing. You don't
I
need
just leave it like that?
Yeah.
Gotta have a what?
Oh,
You gotta have something there. So you put a 1, okay? Good job, Lexi. Okay, number 11. Here goes. Ooh, this one's rough. It looks hard. That's a negative 3. Sorry, I kind of goofed that up, but it's a negative 3. All right. Who wants to turn? No one? Should we skip this problem? No, don't skip it. Somebody take a turn. I don't want to do it. Why not? Okay, could you do part of it? Tyne? What part of it do you want to do? The first part or the second part? Okay, go.
3 squared and z squared over x to negative 8.
Good. Brett, do the other part. Yeah, right here.
It would be 3 to the negative third, x to the 36, y to the negative third, and z squared.
Over.
2 to the negative third, x to the negative third, and then y to the negative 20.
Awesome. Thank you. That helped, right? I got a first step all done.
I'll make cake do it.
Make Kate go. Kate, they want you to do the next step. What am I going to flip? We're going to just put them all together now. So we'll start right here, and you tell me if it goes on the top or the bottom. See, it wasn't too bad.
Full top. Wait, no, don't you flip it?
Yeah, so where is it? It's on the bottom. Where's it going to be? You were right. See, that wasn't too bad. Who do you want to have a turn? Titan, right? Yeah, I thought so. It's your turn.
Yeah, I bet.
Look, this is what we got. Any good ideas?
Well, you can get the 2 3s, so the one's 9, and the other one's
Which one's 9?
top one.
9 here. Okay, and that one's
18.
9 times 3. It's 27, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Okay. I also have 2s here.
So
2 to the third is what? 8. We'll put that there, okay? Okay. Now what?
Find the other y, 21 minus 3,
21 minus 3 is?
18.
I'll put that where? On the top or the bottom? Okay. So we've taken care of this, and this. Okay.
I can just
And that.
combine like terms.
Okay. So,
So the two z's,
okay,
I don't care.
Z's.
uh,
I only have
11,
11. So I've taken care of those.
and the x's, yikes.
Yeah. We got to add them, right? It's 11 plus
47.
47. Okay. Not too bad. Look, you're killing this. 9 times 8 is 72, right? X to the 47, Z to the 11, Y to the 18th. What if mine is in a different order? Does that matter? No. 27. Am I done? Who said no? Chloe, why not? They have 9 in common, so what would it be? 8 over 3. And if usually you write your X's, then your Y's, and then your Z's. So that wasn't bad. Good job, you guys. Okay, number 12. We got enough room here for 12, don't we? Oh, 12's not bad. Can anybody read what the C letter is, or should I make something up?
6.
Okay, A to the 9th, B squared up like this or up like this? Okay. C9, or 6, you said, right? 1/3. Okay, Michaela, your turn.
You take the 1/3, so you get A to the 3, B to the 2/3, and C to the 2nd.
Can I do anything else?
No.
No, there's your answer. That was really mean. I gave her an easy one, right, Lexi?
Yeah.
What? You want them all like that? At least one, right? At least one. Okay, here's the next one. Oh, this one's kind of interesting. Negative. Z over 27 to the 2/3. That's mean to put a negative in there. But other than that, we're okay. Let's pretend the negative's just a -1. Are you okay if I just change that to a -1 up there?
Sure.
Everybody okay with that? And we're going to put a 1 up there and a 1 up there and a 1 right there. Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead, Chloe, go. -1 to the 2/3. Z to the 2/3. 27 to the 2/3. Okay. Now we got to figure this out. This one's good. I can leave this one because I can't do anything. But these two I both need to change. Write them. Well, you could, but let's write it the other way and so we know what we're doing. With the radical, what would go here? 3, 27 squared, right? Okay, 27 is what? 9 and 3. 3 and 3. How many do I have to bring it out? So 3 comes out. I have 3 squared, which is 9. So on the bottom, I have 9. On the top, I have Z to the 2/3. What about the -1? Let's look at that one. I've got the 3rd root of -1 squared. Wow. What happens if this is odd and this is a negative? I just bring the negative out, right? And the 3rd root of 1 is, what times itself will give me 1? 1. And now I square it and I get 1. And I don't need to write it, right? That one was kind of mean with the negative. Okay, 14. 14 we've got. Kind of got to move here. I took too long on that one. Squared. Okay, ready. Who hasn't had a turn that wants one? Who said not me? That's what I thought. She said not me. Guess what, Metzley? Anytime you say not me, you get it. You know what to do first.
Roll up your mouse. What? They're right there.
Okay, what is 2/3 times 2? There you go. One half times 2, which is, okay, am I done? Nope, what else do I have to do? And I get? There's my answer, right? See, it wasn't as bad. Not me. Next time she's not going to say not me. She'll say Oakley. And then I'll call on Oakley. See, you got to get it right.
Mrs. Hawk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't move it. Did you get it right?
Mrs. Hawk, do it.
You want me to do the next one? Are you worried about that one?
No, that's easy.
That's easy. We can do it. Here goes. Is it on the screen?
Now it is.
Okay. 2 to the 3/4, x to the 3rd, y to the -2, z to the 3rd, all to the 1/3. That part's not hard. This is the kind Emma said she wanted all of, right? Okay, you get to do that part, so you get started, and I'll keep writing. 4 to the 3/4, x to the -1, y to the -8/3, all to the 1/2. You ready? So I got 3/4 times 1/3, which is what? Just times across. So you got 3/12, which is, there you go, 1/4. Keep going.
And then you do 3 times 1/3, which is 3/3, which is 1.
Good.
-2 times 1/3, and then that's, and then I get that.
Okay.
To the first.
Perfect. Other one. Kira, you're going to help me with this one. Okay, what do I do first? Three-fourths times 1/2. 3/8. Perfect. X. Oh, no. No, we didn't finish.
Do it.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, go.
Okay. 2 to the 1/4. X to the 1/2. Oh, this is 4/3. 4/3 and 2/3 negative is 6/3 is y -2 z. And I got a 4 to the 3/8. I don't like these two numbers, but I'm just going to leave them.